Hey there, everybody. It's your boy Larry back again with some Fallout New Vegas. Uh, Welcome back to our little adventure to Fortification Hill. First
How
stop
you
would
doing?
be good old Cottonwood Cove. Um, at the end of the last episode, I said I would do a few things off camera. As you can tell, I don't have Boone or Eddie with me right now. When I play on hardcore, I try not to use the followers too much until I level up a bit more because they can die, and I really don't want to lose them and miss out on their story. I also went and cleared out my inventory. Um, Gonna always carry my trusty shovel and my service rifle. And we went and bought some stim packs. We got some supplies for the road, but not much. And we cleared out everything else. We're sitting at a nice 18 star caps. So we're just slowly collecting those. And where I'm on hardcore as well, I went ahead and dropped off all of my ammo. So here we go. It's another cold and but beautiful night here in the Mojave, and we're gonna get ourselves moving. Now, I've been thinking a lot lately, because I've kind of really always wanted to do this, and I tend to do things a little overboard sometimes because if I hyperfixate on it, it consumes me. And I've been really wanting to just sit down and show you guys every bit of all my favorite games, which I mean that includes every Fallout. And eventually, once we get out of the complete the Fallouts, complete their stories, and I do some achievement showcases and all these other beautiful things I have planned. I wouldn't mind playing some Metro. Or Stalker, or any of the other games that are pretty similar. Oh, we need some armor piercing. There we go. Fucking goons. Maybe the Vipers. Yep. But, anyways, wouldn't mind expanding the reach, going out and trying new games or replaying old ones. I've played the Metro series, absolutely freaking loved it, especially Metro Last Light. I don't know what it was about that one, but it had me hooked from beginning to end. It was just phenomenal. If you've never played them, I highly suggest trying them out. Um, I'm also a huge zombie fan, so most games zombie I'm more than willing to try out and play. I've actually beat every single Resident Evil, except for the first Resident Evil and Resident Evil Zero. My main thing with those two was I don't like the, as my aunt called it, or calls it, she calls them tank controls, and I don't really care for that style of gameplay. I'm more of the remakes and the more modern Resident Evils. But maybe we can visit the Resident Evil games at some point and do a good playthrough of those. Me and my wife, we actually both really enjoy. Oh wait, there we go. Don't want to waste the good ammo. Me and my wife, we both really enjoy our survival games, and we play quite a few of them together. Oh, nice. Sunset Star Cap, Crashed Highwayman. For those who don't know, this is actually a reference to Fallout 2. You get a highwayman that you can drive, and you store everything in the trunk. This is one of my favorite Easter eggs in all of New Vegas, actually. There we go. Anyways, like I was saying, me and her, we play a lot of survival games together. It's her jam, especially like Ark Survival, Evolved. She loves her dinos. So, who knows? Maybe in the future I'll be bringing you guys some of those videos as well. Oh no! Shoot, shoot, shoot. Ooh-ah! You sons of bitches. I might actually die here. Run! Ooh. Okay, hold on. We can get out of this. We can survive. Holy shit, these guys aren't fucking around though. Okay. They ain't fooled by the self boy. Holy shit, he knocked me right over the rock. Come on, man. Get up. Get up. Get up, fool. There we go. And that's why you don't get surrounded by those fucking things. Holy shit. They don't fuck around. They almost had me. Fucking nerds. Holy hell. Alright, let's get some more survival up. And some more guns. I've been neglecting my survival, but it was already pretty high. Let's see, what can we take here? Fight the power. We got Scrounger. That's more ammo. Let's go. What do I need for cap collector? Or am I just blind and not seeing it? Fortune finder, that's what it is. Yeah, we're gonna take fortune finder. Yeah, oh, hey, and we got an achievement. We hit level 10. Good thing I brought one doctor bag. We're gonna need more, though. More rushing water. Plus 50% attack speed. Wait, that's so good for melee builds? Okay. Let's check this little place out. Now, I am gonna try my best to just focus on the story. I know, like, even right now, I'm just out here wandering. Oh, what's up, dude? He's out here sleeping. I'm gonna take your star bottle cap, and you have a nice nap. You know, if you could sleep through all those gunshots and someone walking up on you like that, yeah, the man could sleep through fucking anything. But I'm trying my best to focus on the story. I am also just kind of leisurely playing the game as I, you know, record and show you guys everything that I know. I don't know if we should go this way. You know what? We'll cut around over yonder and go up that way. With me not having many... Ooh. Oh no. Gonna get shoveled! Shit! Get crippled my chest! There we go. Damn dog. I didn't think we'd go through all my medical supplies almost immediately. But here we freaking are. Damn. Alright. I'll pop out the 10 mil for a little bit. So we have a lot of adventures to go through together. And over time, I really do hope I get better at this. I hope I get good enough to where I'm pretty proficient. Oh, I've never seen that before. A little Novak sign out here in the Mojave. Huh. Oh, is that another prospector? Yep.
The honcho of one of them strip families got killed right in his own casino.
I was really hoping she would let me buy something from her and see if she had any doctor bags. Anyways, oh, we came in this direction of Camp Searchlight. I've never been on this side. I've always come from over there where the NCR guys are. We're gonna ignore them for now. We're actually gonna try not to trigger too much over here. There's a little quest that we'll be doing later on, but I don't want to activate it just yet. So we're gonna go this way. But yeah, I really hope I get better at recording these videos eventually. I want to be pretty proficient at it and be a little more relaxed and make more jokes, because in a way, I'm trying to view just sitting here talking to myself, I'll be honest, like this, but talking to you guys indirectly. But it just feels like I'm talking to myself and I'm trying to make things up as I go along, and it gets me a little anxious. But we're managing, we're getting through it. Those who might be curious, I'm gonna try and keep a consistent upload schedule of Monday through Friday, once a day, or maybe twice if I'm wanting to show off like a settlement build or something different than the usual story playthrough. Which leaves me plenty of time to record on the weekends when I can, and say 1 week I'll be able to record pretty heavily. I'll be able to keep everything consistent and just prepare for the weeks ahead, because every other week I have my stepson, and I'd rather my time and energy go towards being with him and my soon-to-be wife than... Oh, sorry, hold on. Here we go. My soon-to-be wife, so that way I don't neglect any of that, because they really do mean a lot to me. They're my beautiful family, and I absolutely fucking love them. And shout outs to my wife if she ends up watching this. I hope she finds this little Easter egg, because she's actually asleep right now.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
Show Mark of Kaisar. I was invited.
You wear the Mark of Kaisar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Fine. I won't shoot you guys yet. Welcome to Cottonwood Cove. How lovely. They put some head on spikes for us. You know, it's a pretty open parking lot. I'm surprised they don't have, like, military tents or something up there, too. Huh. Yeah, this is Cottonwood Cove. Den of rattlesnakes, in my opinion. Don't like the Legion very much. They're probably one of the more actual true evils in the Wasteland. But they also bring structure, which is very weird, but they bring structure through complete and total takeover and power and slavery, and just this, only the strong survive. It's just something that it's not fair to everyone in the world. Anyways.
True to Kaisa. Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
I'm ready to travel. Well, let's see. Who are you?
I am Cursor Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
What'll happen at Fort Hill? Or at the fort?
You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Kaisar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Kaisar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor.
Oh, wow. Who are you calling dissolute?
All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough.
Oh, no. What have I done to earn this honor?
You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Kaisar to take such an interest.
I'm ready to travel with you.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
And like that, we're off to see the big man himself.
By order of Kaisar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
What is considered a banned item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
I have to bring them along. I have a congenital heart defect.
I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp. But I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort.
Alright, sweet. We get to keep our chems at least. I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Awe, true to Caesar.
Always true to Kaiser. So, one thing that I will say, I've always neglected doing a full, complete... hold on, tell
So
Bart.
you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word.
Let me see what you got for sale.
Have a look.
Maybe he'll have a doctor's bag. He's got... Jeez, he's got Nuka-Cola, though. I think he's one of the few vendors that actually sells Nuka-Cola. We'll need these later. Ooh, sweet, he's got 6s and 9s. A jack? Why not? A king? Another king? Hell yeah. Alright. Wait, does he have ammo? No. Yeah, that makes sense.
Another satisfied customer. Be seeing you around.
See you around, buddy. Anyways, I've always neglected doing a actual in-depth Legion playthrough. And I'm talking like doing all their side quests, doing the usual opposite of what I like to do, which is helping the NCR throughout the Mojave. Because even if the NCR is corrupt and they make you pay taxes, which is a true sin against humanity in its own right, the Legion can't win in my eyes. They're some of the most vile and evil raider group. Though I might be a little biased, we are gonna avoid just absolutely shutting them out and killing everyone here. I do plan on actually sitting down one of these times and recording for you all everything that you can do with the Legion, every mission, every little detail. But here we are at Caesar's tent. It's time for a good old talk here.
Hey.
Your Praetorians are just chill, dude. He's just like, hey, what's up, man? Here you are. What's up, Caesar?
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it? Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade? When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
So I'd rather not piss him off because he has a lot of dialogue options that will basically inevitably get you killed, and he kind of forces you into working for him because he's an ass like that. So what were you looking to start?
The time is fast approaching when my Legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
What do you know? How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
True. Just give me back the platinum chip and I'll be on my way. I don't want to say this because this will piss him off. What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
Those are some pretty secure fucking doors. Damn. What's on the other side of those doors?
I don't know, and I don't like not knowing. I know Mr. House built it. I'm thinking it's probably some kind of weapon that he can't activate from a distance.
Let's see. And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
Alright. I didn't choose the technology. Why can't your legionaries use the technology to fight in the war? Because they're not
I'm looking forward.
Luddites entirely. They're not against man-made technology, but they do restrict themselves from using a lot of it. Though they, when it comes to it, they will use weaponry. They will use thermic lances. They'll use assault rifles, miniguns. They'll use what they need to win a war. But come first, they're going to fight you hand to hand. They're going to fight you with machetes and, you know, use all their training they've received in the Legion to fight you before they resort to weaponry. Hey, why are they so friendly with me? It's so weird. He's like, hey, dude. Yeah, you get him. Fuck him up, man. Ugly fucking statue thing. These are in the show, by the way. They did a little callback to this. If you haven't seen it, though, I'll try not to spoil too much, but the amount of detail and love they put in the show is
Kaisar
crazy.
has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him.
All right.
Kaisar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
Okay. Well. Weather station console. The console hums quietly, powered by some unknown source. There's a round slot on the console, about the size of a large poker chip. Insert the platinum chip into the slot. And just like that, we're in. Alright, I'm going in, lads. Damn, he has 3 Praetorians guarding us here. Honestly, I still don't feel like that's enough.
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
You're a creep? Anyways. Oh, a Hydra. Wait, we could actually use that. Hopefully I don't get addicted, though. Okay. Sweet, now our chest is no longer crippled. Ooh, 40 caps. Just chilling in the filing cabinets there. I'll take that food. Oh, it's a microscope. We're good. Alright. Let's head on in. We're taking rads. Let's do a rad X here. Mr. House is already here, conveniently.
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
Why did you send me here?
As you know, the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating software. Well, there's an army of them here. The Securitrons policing this strip are a fraction of the total number manufactured. The rest I stored here. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
I'll upload the data as you ask. Wait, actually, what will you do with your Securitrons?
My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
What was that you said about security systems?
The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets. There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself.
Okay. I'll upload the data as you ask.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
All right. So,
Do not attempt to flee.
Let's get the the armor piercers. Just like that, he's dead. We're gonna activate the data as he asks, or we're gonna upload the data as he asks, because it conveniently tricks Caesar, so it's like a way to get out of doing what he wants you to do. And we're not really trying to pick a side yet, though this is a huge moment for siding with Mr. House. But after this, we are not going to be picking a side, pretty much. We're gonna be... Oh, jeez. Oh my god, they're so tanky. Alright, let's get out of here. We're just gonna run through. I'm gonna try my best to not pick a side, though. That's what I was trying to say. We're gonna keep it somewhat... Ooh, Power Fist. You know, let's give that a shot. We're gonna keep it somewhat neutral until we pick a faction to side with, which I think my plans are going to be to just do each ending and show each one to you guys. There we go. I gotta concentrate so we don't end up dying down here. Oh, my leg! We're gonna run in. Securitron Operations Console. This is Securitron Operation Console for the Securitron Vault. Software updates can be installed from this console. Install the Platinum chip and install the Mark II upgrade software. And now we're gonna run right back out. Oh man, they got our head too. That's not good.
Fire the weapons. Your cooperation is requested.
There we go. Fucking jeez. I should have came a little more prepared. I didn't think these robots would be such a issue. God bless, we're barely alive right now. Hopefully that door didn't open. Okay. If you don't know, there's a bunch of not Securitrons, Sentry bots in there. Really don't want to be messing with them.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38 so we can discuss next steps. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
All right. Let's head on up here and let's get the hell out of here.
You've carried out Caesar's will, but I must confiscate your equipment again.
Keep holdout weapons. Sure, here you go.
You're free to leave.
It's always good to have a little insurance on you. Whoa. The Power Fist is like glitched onto my hand. Looks like a glove with a black box. That's weird. Man, we're in rough shape. Let's get up here and talk to Caesar quick so we can get back to the New Vegas Medical Center and get fixed up. We'll be stopping by Dr. Usanagi's place quite a freaking bit. But... oh man. I'll be in here.
True to Caesar.
Yeah. There he is. Oh. We're dead. Okay. Anyways.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you.
I'll eliminate Mr. House for you.
Good. Don't know what kind of security he has inside the Lucky 38, but if you can find a way of catching him off guard, do so.
And like I said, we're just kind of agreeing with Caesar to make him happy at the moment. And I do think it's kind of dumb that he doesn't send anyone down into the bunker. He's like, I heard the ground shake, so I guess the job is done. And he doesn't send anyone down there to check it out. No one ever goes in the little bunker. No one ever looks inside to make sure I actually did what was said. And he just takes us on our word. And then we're just like, all right, we'll kill Mr. House, and then allows us to leave.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
I'm wounded.
Some of these lacerations are pretty severe and could get infected.
Okay, fix me. Here's 75 caps.
All right, sit still and let me work.
Yeah, good old Dr. Usanagi. She always helps me out. I also recommend getting those implants from her. We're gonna buy
You're
a few
back.
things. Do you sell anything here?
I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate.
Show me what you have for sale.
Very well.
I didn't know that she sold her profit or gave her profits to the less fortunate. It's a follower of the apocalypse for you, though. Always looking after others. I respect it. That'll do. We'll get a doctor's bag. We'll take these plasma grenades and have that. And that. Actually, no, we'll be fine. Don't need any of this, really. Sweet. Thank you.
Take care.
You as well. Alright. So, he wants us to kill Mr. House, but we're not going to do that just yet. Like I said, we're going to try our best to remain neutral. We're not going to really pick any factions just yet, because so far, we've leaned into Yes Man. We learned that he wants us to kill Mr. House, and with killing Mr. House, he can take over his network. We've helped Caesar, help in quotations, destroy the Securitron bunker, but that's going to be our trump card in case everything falls through. That's our last line of defense and last chance to actually take over the Mojave for ourselves or help Mr. House when the time comes, if we decide to go with him. And with all these faction leaders met, the only one we actually haven't talked to yet is Ambassador Crocker. And Ambassador Crocker is the ambassador for the NCR. So we're going to head on over here to the strip, go find Mr. Crocker, and see what he wants us to do. Because it seems like everybody except for House wants us to kill House. So maybe he wants us to do something different, but no guarantee. So let's head on in here. Little fun fact, they didn't want to put these walls on the strip to individually section off this whole stretch of the strip, but they had to because of the limitation of the Xbox 360 and the PS3 back in the day. So that honestly, I've always wanted to look into the mod to get rid of those. I might do that eventually. But here, way back in the back, here's the good old NCR embassy with all the military police and delinquent troopers getting too drunk and spending all their caps boozing and gambling, and now they're stuck in the stockades.
Help you?
No, I'm good. Let's head right in here. And if I remember right, let's see. I don't think I have the quest for it. I know where he's at, though. You come in here and you head off to the left. I'm here to see Mr. Crocker. Right in here. There he is. And then President Kimball looking over him, smiling.
I'm glad you can make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House.
Beyond tense.
It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But If we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
You have my attention. Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
I'll find them and talk to them.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
Tell me about yourself, Ambassador.
Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable. I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago, back in the NCR as the local mayor, and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship.
Interesting. Go on.
I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know?
I'd like to know more about the NCR.
I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for. In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavian Force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms.
Oh, wow.
Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into.
Good.
Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task.
Yeah.
The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all.
Maybe. Go on.
Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work, but every once in a while we make progress.
All right. Well, with that, I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, he just wants us to investigate someone called the Boomers. No outrageous claims right out the gate, wanting us to kill Mr. House, nothing like that. Just kind of chill with it. But I feel like it's a cover-up. I feel like that's what he really wants us to do. And for some reason, this power fist has completely glitched my hand out. So we're going to have to find another one and hopefully fix it. What the fuck? Anyways. Just look like we have a pretty badass, like, glove on. Before we decide to head off to the boomers here, we're going to head on up to Mr. House. And we're going to talk to him about what we did at the fort. And let's see. It's pretty quiet on the strip. It's eerily quiet. I don't like that. Oh yeah, we'll use the bug for her. I keep forgetting to do that. If you decide to help that lady outside the tower, the moon comes over the tower. She can lead you, or it'll lead you up here to this little area, and you can bug a terminal for her so she can try and steal some of House's data. And it's this one right here. Bug the Lucky 38 network. And now next time we leave through the doors, we'll talk to her and let her know that we finally set that up for her. And yes, I know the golden gloves are up there.
Where to, partner?
Been avoiding picking up a lot of the unique weapons and stuff like that, so that way I can create videos on them later. Penthouse floor. Let's talk to Mr. House. Goodbye.
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
What's the next step?
Outside New Vegas, at what was once called Nellis Air Force Base, resides an unusual tribe known as the Boomers. They are, shall we say, aggressively reclusive. They have several howitzers they fire at anyone who dares approach the base.
God.
Artillery of this sort has a range of several miles. If it's going to fire on Hoover Dam, I want it firing at my targets. If not, then I want to make sure that the Boomers don't sign similar treaties to fire their guns in support of the NCR or Caesar's Legion.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure they support the right side.
Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something.
Okay. Well, even Mr. House wants us to go talk to these boomers. Whoa, Victor's gone. Where the heck did Victor go? Let's head on down to the casino. Is Victor just gone? I guess so. We're gonna do a quick save real quick. Haven't saved in a moment. And with all that, there's only one other person. I think we already spoke to him actually. Yep. Even, let's see, in this list, contact the Brotherhood of Steel, the Ultralux, the Gamora, the Great Khans, and Boomers. So even Yes Man wants us to talk to the Boomers. So all roads lead to the Boomers except for Caesar right now. Caesar wants us to just straight up murder Mr. House. And we haven't really picked a side just yet. So I think this is where I'm going to start changing the videos and changing the course of the videos and choosing a faction. We're going to pick a side to side with. And I think first up on the block, I think we might go ahead and do... Let's go ahead and do the Legion ending. Just to get it out of the way. I'm not a big fan of the Legion ending, to be honest. It really just sucks, but I want to show each path. I'm going to show each little detail that I can, and you know, here we're going to do this little thing right here. It's actually a pretty decent little screenshot for the Lucky 38. But we're going to start diverting into each section. I'm gonna try my best to get through each ending as quick as possible, and just grit my teeth at the Legion ending. I want to do it first, mainly just because I don't want to spend the rest of my videos doing or ending this series. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. I haven't had my coffee yet. I don't want to end up ending this series on the Legion. I want to end it on. I'm honestly really leaning towards doing Yes Man last and saving that for our true ending, just an independent Vegas, so we can actually decide what we want to do with each tribe of the Mojave. But anyways, with that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.